This is absolutely one of your top 5 favorites that we've ever recorded, ever. Ours too. This one also happens to be part of the Holy 14. Do y'all know what the Holy 14 is? I'm gonna tell you. The Holy 14 are the 14 songs that we must try to play some of every night, or you give me shit on Facebook.
All right, here we go. So if you were here last time, you're going to hear the same story. But those of you who weren't here, you can hear it, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. A lot of times people ask me all the time, how did you make that record? How'd you do that song? How'd you do this? How did you do this? Because the person that's in the studio 24 hours a day is me, and I love it. I love writing, arranging, composing, producing. That's my favorite place to be. I spend most of the time of my life there other than being out here or teaching kids soccer. The other thing, I do that too. I love the kids, and I got to make sure they're athletic. But anyway, there's a couple things that go into making hit records from a producer's standpoint. 3 things. Number 1, the song has to have a great lyric. A lyric that has to sound like it was written especially for you. Words are very important. When they're put together the correct way, they get inside, they penetrate your heart, and you feel great. Or you feel sad. But it all works. Number 2, it's got to have a great melody. A melody that you hear goes around in your head all day long when you get out of the shower, when you break up with your boyfriend, when you break up with your girlfriend, you hear the same damn song, that same thing, it drives you goddamn crazy. Every time you hear it, son of a bitch. That's a hit record. That's a hit record, I gotta tell you. It's a good thing. Number 3 is the treatment. The treatment is how you prepare that record in the studio, that song. It's the little keyboard parts, there's little guitar parts, little drum, percussion parts, vocal reverb, all these things go into the treatment. It's very, very important. I pay a lot of attention to that, just like I do everything else. 1985, we were in the studio, and there's a keyboard in the studio. Played 1 chord on that keyboard, and there was a little box called the Super Prime Time. The Super Prime Time was this little box that had a bunch of knobs on the right, bunch of knobs on the left. I started moving around until I created this crazy rhythm. Now, I thought this rhythm was really infectious. I thought we could get a great song out of this, a great record out of this. So I prepared this rhythm and groove, and I told Patricia and the band to come in the studio to have a listen. So they walked into the studio to have a listen. I played it. First thing Patricia said was, "You're fucking crazy."
I did.
She did that quite often. But you know, I knew I had something special. Now here's the other thing. Number 4. See, I told you 3, but there's a number 4. If you listen to a catalog of songs that we've done, you will notice that the very first note or the first 2 notes are very important. In fact, as soon as you hear the song, you go, I know exactly what that is. Well, you know, I did that on purpose because I wanted to really identify what the song was, and I wanted it, every time it was heard on the radio, it sounded different than everything else. So I guarantee you know what this next song is just by the very first note. Here we go.
Many times I tried to tell you, many times I cried alone. Always I'm surprised how well you cut my feelings to the bone. Don't wanna leave you really. I've invested too much time to give you up that easy. Turn it down to complicate your mind. We belong to the light, we belong to the color. We belong to the sound of the words. We both falling out of love, yeah. Whenever we deny or replace, for worse or for better, your heart. It's a sign of weakness, and I don't know what to say. Maybe I just wouldn't know what to do with my strength anyway. Have we become a habit? Do we distort the facts? Now there's no looking forward. Now there's no turning back. We belong to the light. We belong to the color. We belong to the sound of the words. We both falling out of love, yeah. Whenever we the palate clean. We can begin to know how much we really care. I hear your voice inside me. I see your face.